Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video I'm going to be talking about products under ₹1,000 that you must try out. These products are so good. They beat a lot of high-end makeup products, and if you were looking at adding some really good quality makeup to your kit, you should probably check these out. So the first one I have is this TIRTIR Milk Skin Toner. I got this for 350 rupees. This is a 20 ml product. You can try this out first and see if it works out for you, and then invest in the bigger size of it. I mean, it's not great value for money, but it's a really nice way to start trying a product out. And that's how I started as well, before I went ahead and bought the full size of this product, because this is amazing for people with normal to dry skin. It's very, very hydrating. It gives you that glass skin effect, and it's a great way to start prepping your skin for makeup. So such a good skincare product this is. And then moving on, I have 3 primers. All of these have different texture, different performance. The first one I have is this NYX The Face Glue Gripping Primer. This is an amazing gripping primer, but without that usual gripping primer feel. It has more of a milky texture. It's very hydrating. It's a little bit more forgiving on the skin, but it does make your makeup very long lasting. But you know, it's a little bit easier to blend the products on. I mean, it doesn't skip, it doesn't make it harder, and it doesn't tug and pull on the product. So it's a really nice gripping primer. You can try this out irrespective of your skin type. Even if you have oily skin, normal skin, dry skin, you can try this out, and different weather conditions. Now we have the Swiss Beauty Power Grip Primer. This is called the Hold Me Primer, which is a great alternative for the e.l.f. one. But I feel like this is a little bit harder. Like, it has that stiffer texture, and it makes the products go on top of it as well a little bit harder. Like, you can feel like that tugging and pulling effect when you're blending the product on, which doesn't happen to me with the e.l.f. primer, but it happens to me with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So this is an exact dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer for a very affordable price. It's a very nice gripping primer if you wanted to try out that usual gripping primer texture consistency. And then I have this FLiCKA Silk Touch Primer, which I've been really enjoying using. It's a very hydrating primer, great way to prep your skin, and makes it really nice, hydrating and dewy. It's what I have underneath my makeup as well. But make sure to not use a lot of hydrating products when you're using this, because the makeup that goes on top of it can pill, and it does have a very strong fragrance to it. So if you are someone very sensitive to fragrance, you should probably stay away from this, because it does linger for quite some time. And if you have sensitive skin, you're sensitive to fragrance, stay away from this. And then I have foundation. This one is the PAC HD Liquid Foundation. I got the smaller variant of this because I wanted to see if they've reformulated it with the packaging change and all of that, because I have the full size of the older foundation. I have the newer one in the shade 3, which is a pretty good match for my skin, and it is still a very beautiful foundation. If you are someone who doesn't use foundation on a regular basis, you just wanted a foundation for some special occasions and did not want to invest in full size of it, try this out. It's blurring. It is just something that goes on so beautifully on your skin. It looks filtered. It looks airbrush. It looks flawless on your skin. It doesn't exaggerate, emphasize anything on your skin that shouldn't be emphasized, and it works out for all skin types, all weather conditions, photographs beautifully. I have worn this for so many different special occasions, and it's a beautiful foundation, and a great thing that it is available in a mini size, so that you can try it out and then you can probably empty it a lot sooner. And it's a great way for people like me as well, who have a lot of foundations, to try it out, to recommend and review in videos. And the same thing goes with the PAC HD Liquid Concealer. It is amazing. It has a great texture, blendability, lasting power, hydration, feels like super lightweight but amazing coverage, medium, high coverage, doesn't like sit on your under eye area differently, doesn't exaggerate anything, and the packaging is so nice. It feels very luxurious for the price, and it is so good. I have color corrected when I use this, and it's a pretty good match. If I don't color correct, it seems a little bit more lighter on my skin tone, but I won't be getting a perfect match for my skin tone, because I have so many concealers and I don't want to keep repurchasing the same thing time and time again. And then for blush, I have this Makeup Revolution Super Dewy Blush Burst, which I got recently, and it's what I have on my face right now, and I absolutely love the pigmentation, the blendability, the way it looks. And this is said to be a dupe for the Huda Beauty Beauty for Filter Liquid Blush, but I feel like this is a little bit better than that because of the pigmentation and the lasting power. And the Huda Beauty one, under certain lighting, I can see that it has a lot of shimmer. This one doesn't seem to have that just yet. I have to see, like, check it out in those very dim white light to see if it does have shimmer particles, but I love the pigmentation of this, and especially for the price. And if you wanted a blush for like everyday use and very natural dewy looking blush, you can try out the NYX Fat Cheeks blush. I got this one in the shade Fig Fizz, and this is extremely light in terms of pigmentation. It is not for heavy duty makeup days. It's for like skin tint days and no makeup days, because it looks so natural. Like every single time I want to look natural, and I don't really want to have a lot of blush on my face, but I want to have a little bit of wash of color with a little bit of dewiness, I reach out for this one. And then for highlighter, if you wanted a balmy highlighter without any shimmer particles, a lot of people ask for highlighters without shimmer particles in my comments, and you can try this one out from Fay Beauty. This one is their Glossy Balm highlighter. This one is in the shade Lunar, and it doesn't have any shimmer particles. It just has that wet sheen because it's a balm, and it's beautiful. It's easier to apply this with your fingers than with any brush or anything, and I really like it. But if you want a traditional highlighter, you can try out the Mask Glow Fly Liquid Highlighter. Even this one, you could probably see the shimmer particles if you were to come really close in natural light, but in like different lightings, like these kind of lights, and if like you're applying this for a nighttime event, you can't really see the shimmer particles, but all you can see is that beautiful wet glow. It looks so radiant. You can mix this in with your blush as well and apply it all over your cheek. It doesn't exaggerate, emphasize anything. It has that kind of a texture that looks really nice and buttery. A lot of highlighters can be extremely dry and powdery looking, even though they are liquid highlighters. For example, the Rare Beauty one, it can exaggerate and look so dry on your skin. This doesn't do that, and it also beats a lot of my high-end liquid blushes. And then for eyeshadow, these eyeshadows from Daily Forever 52, these are called the Dazzle Dot Glitter eyeshadow. I have so many different shades in it. I happened to pick up shades that were looking a little bit similar because online I can't really see how they look and the swatches were not clear, but they do have a lot of golds, silver, pink and everything. This is what I have on my eyes, a couple of different shades from this range, and I absolutely love it. I mean, it has that foil shimmer in it and it looks wet. It's not that powdery, dry looking eyeshadow. I hate those kind of shimmer eyeshadows that look very dry and very subtle on your eyes. This gives you that oomph. It gives that wet sheen, but without having a lot of fallout, without it flaking and caking up on your eyes. Absolutely love this one, and for the price it's amazing. I think this is for around 490 rupees, and these perform like high-end eyeshadows. I like this even over the mass pot eyeshadows because those can be a little bit clumpy. This doesn't do that, and those have fallout. This one, not so much. Like, I can even blend it so easily and it looks amazing. It's very subtle but has that reflective sheen. And then for kajal, I have been really loving this Fay Beauty kajal. This one is in the shade brown. The reason, you could be like, okay, well, how is this different from all of those 100 brown kajals in the market? Come on. But why I really like this is the kind of brown it is. It's a beautiful warm brown, and it brings out the brown in my eyes. I have brown eyes, and not a lot of kajals bring out the brown in my eye, and this one does. It's because of that undertone of that beautiful warm brown shade, and it's something that is easy to apply. You don't really have to tug and pull, and it doesn't smudge easily as well. So it's really nice to apply it on your waterline, or you can tightline with it as well. I wish they come up with more shades, more experimental shades, because I would definitely buy it. I also really like this Color Bar Just Smoky Kajal in the shade Just Marcella. This is what I have on my waterline. It's a beautiful, like a deep purple shade, which I really like. But this Fay Beauty one is what brings out that brown in my eye, okay? Like, if you have brown eyes, you should definitely try this out. It's unlike most of the brown kajals. Most of the brown kajals, like, they lean extremely dark. They look almost black on your eyes, and it doesn't make your eye pop. But this one certainly does. And then moving on to lips, I have quite a few options to talk to you guys about. The first one is this Sugar Glide Peptide Plumping Gloss Stick. This is in the shade 07 Brown Bus. It's what I have on my lips right now. I absolutely love it. I have paired it up with the K Beauty lip liner in the shade High Impact. Do not get these K Beauty lip liners. They dry out over time. And after winters, I'm not able to use it because it's so dry. But it's what I have lined and then use this one, and it is so nice and glossy looking. It's so plumping on the lips. You can feel that plumping effect for quite some time, like at least half an hour. It doesn't really like get messy, doesn't transfer that much onto your teeth as well. So it's more of a wearable glossy formulation. Absolutely love it. I have not been very impressed with a lot of sugar products, but I think when it comes to lip, they nail it, and this is certainly an amazing product. I think this is a great dupe for the Makeup by Mario one, which I haven't tried out because it's so pricey but so hydrating. Doesn't exaggerate anything on my lips. I absolutely love it. And if you wanted another glossy formulation with a little bit more pigmentation, very high shine, this one is from Makeup Revolution. This is their gloss stick. I have this one in the shade Chocolate Ganache. This is very comparable to the Fenty Beauty gloss stick, but the Fenty one I feel like can get a little bit messy. It exaggerates any sort of dry patches or dryness on your lips. This one is a little bit more forgiving on your lips. It looks a lot more even but glossy and beautiful. It is a little bit of a messy formulation, like you can get this on your teeth and it might bleed and everything, so just be aware of that. Once you get it, you have to make sure to test different ways to wear this. I always use this with a lip liner and then dab it towards my center, because otherwise it's just everywhere. Less glossier version of that is the Raw Matte Lasting Melting Balm. Like if you wanted to wear this for work and everything, something a little bit hydrating but a lot more mellow and not as pigmented as the Makeup Revolution ones, you can try this. I have this one in the shade Mauve Whip, which is a very nice everyday shade. And then for somewhat creamy matte formulations, the Maybelline Wildcard. What were these? Serum lipsticks. The Maybelline Serum Lipstick in the shade Wildcard. It's a beautiful red, and I have been reaching out for this one so much. I've fallen back in love with a red lipstick after a really long time. I'm like leaning towards nude lipsticks all the time, but this is such a nice wearable red shade. You must try out. It is so nice and very comfortable, very hydrating, but doesn't compromise on the lasting part. I've had big meals with this and these like stay really well on my lips, doesn't bleed, doesn't create a mess. And another comfortable formulation, like a satin-ish or like a creamy matte-ish formulation, is the Swiss Beauty Select lipsticks, especially the shade Toasted Brown. It looks so good on the lips, doesn't exaggerate or emphasize anything, even if you have dry lips, even if you've not exfoliated, which it happens to the best of us. I mean, it happens to me every single day, but I like this. I like the formulation of this one. And if you wanted a matte non-transfer lipstick, this Nykaa lipstick is so good, but it can be slightly drying on your lips. I have this in a couple of different shades. My most worn shade is Chai, which I don't have with me right here, but so good. For me, it's a little bit comfortable, but when I have dry lips, I've noticed that it can sort of make it a little bit more dry, but it's totally manageable and it does stay on my lips pretty much the entire day. And I eat a lot, but it still stays. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Do let me know if you want to watch more such videos. Let me know if you have any good product recommendations for me, because sometimes your recommendations work out so beautifully for me that I'm always looking at my comments to find the best of the best products from you guys. So let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.